Welcome back. With me I have a life coach, Tiffane. So, Tiffane, a lot of people, they are dealing with a lot of issues with anger, and then they get annoyed by other people that are angry. And I mean, how are you able to resolve that, and how are people supposed to be helped in that situation?
That is an excellent question, and I think it's the million-dollar question, because so many people walk around feeling disempowered because someone else caused them to feel a certain way.
Yeah.
The truth is, nobody can ever cause you to feel a certain way.
Yeah.
So the next question is, well, how can I empower myself to feel the way that I want to feel?
Exactly.
Well, it's recognizing that whatever it is that you see in another person that's caused you this anger or pain or fear is really an undeveloped part of you that you have not brought to your consciousness yet.
So you're actually looking kind of at yourself as you're seeing somebody else.
Right, and I feel like God recognized that with the ego and everything that we needed to survive here on earth, He knew that we probably would have a hard time seeing our faults and even our greatest strengths.
Yeah.
Because a lot of us are scared to step into the greatest version of ourselves. So what He did was He allowed others that come into our life to actually display those greatest strengths and the greatest weaknesses.
So if there's things that you really recognize in another person, that's, those are the things that really is almost like a reflection of yourself, even if it is, grace, or if it is you're feeling somebody is annoying in a certain way. These are then things that you can relate to yourself.
Right, so if there's somewhere to begin with, I would say to begin with the strengths.
Yeah.
So when you see someone that you really care about and you really love or you're envious of, a great thing to do is say, well, what is it I really like about that person?
Yeah.
And then start learning how to display it yourself, because it's just unrecognized and it's there within you because you do not contain the consciousness to see something that you don't have.
Yeah.
So start there, start with what feels good.
Wonderful. Well, what I really like to do with next episode is to go through a few tips on how people, practical tips, how they can recognize what's going on within themselves by seeing another person and how they can then change that.
Yes.
So let's do that next episode.
That will be very fun.
Perfect. After this, we'll be right back.